Hello, everyone. As the world focuses on the fact that Joe Kent resigned because he did not approve of the war that America is waging on behalf of Israel and its lobby, I sincerely believe that is actually not the only reason behind this resignation. What nobody is actually discussing is he might have resigned because of a recent report and a news that has come out of America, basically stating that a false flag terrorist attack might be conducted on American soil to sway the people into supporting this war, wherein Trump is being drastically hated at a very grand level. So he probably wants people to support him in this war, which is why we got recent reports that there might be a false flag attack, and there might be an attack, and Iranians are saying they are not going to do so. So which would actually help Trump, right, and his team. So I'm pretty sure that his reason of resignation is not just the war, it is also this terrorist attack that may happen anytime soon. So we'll come to know in the near future, but I hope that's not the reason. I sincerely hope that's not the case, because Americans will, use this. When I say Americans, I don't mean the common Americans. I believe the government of America, the pedophile government of America, and Israel will use this for to continue the war and hit Iran harder. So we should be very careful as to how things would go by, and how people would be swayed. So let's stay strong, and let's stay together and call out these pedophiles and not let them continue this war further, because it is affecting everyone. Like Trump said, hardly 1% of their energy needs comes from the Strait of Hormuz, but the rest of the world who is dependent on that part of the sea, of that area, is getting affected a lot. Trump doesn't care about them. If he would have cared about them, he would have actually stopped Israel from attacking Iran, right? They would have, probably taken a stricter action like the previous governments did. They knew that, the Strait of Hormuz would be blocked. A lot of countries would be affected by it, not just Iran and not just Israel and not just America. All the countries around Iran would be affected. They had to stop Israel, but they did not do that. They allowed this to happen because of the grand plan that they have of a greater Israel. Because after Iran, there is only Turkey and Pakistan who can actually fight against Israel, right? Turkey already, recently you might have seen reports. An Israeli official was saying Turkey is the next Iran. It's going to be our target. And yesterday, the Tulsi Gabbard from America, she said, nuclear powered Pakistan is a threat to the world. So who are they a threat to? They have been in existence for a very long time. They have had these powers. They have had this the nuclear bombs and their own technology since quite a long time. How come they have become a threat suddenly? It's only because of the grand plan of the Zionists and these pedophiles, because they want the world to be burning. They want the world to be fighting. They want this world to be at each other's throat, only because they want their businessmen to be profiting it. Because American economy is majority of it, they will not say it openly, but the fact is that the American economy is dependent on these wars. Their warmongering businessmen, they need to be held responsible for this. People should take a stand against this. Americans need to take a stand against this, because if this keeps going on, let's say God forbid they drop a nuclear bomb on Iran, right, tomorrow, and if Iran gets back at them by dropping a nuclear bomb, what would be left around this world? Everyone will suffer. This is going to be the end of the world if we are not going to take strict action, and if we are not going to stop this war immediately. Trump doesn't care about it. Netanyahu doesn't care about it, which is why they are begging NATO to join, and none of the NATO members are ready to join. They are so frustrated, they are begging China to join. Will never join them in this war. China is happy that America is getting its, I don't want to use the word, it's Ramadan. It's getting a whooping. of its lifetime, right? All the Arab states, they want this war to stop, but they can't do anything about it because they know that if they open their mouths, Israel will shut them up. Okay, they don't have the capacity to fight. Americans, they are actually hiding the truth because they know that if everybody comes to know how easily Iran is beating them up, basically, I am not saying very easily, but it's easy for them because they have a lot of missiles and a lot of drones. In 2022, in a report, they had said Iran already had 80,000 drones. Just imagine how many Iran has right now. Does it actually care if the war goes on for a couple of months or a couple of years? They are already on the receiving end. They are already at the bottom of this world. Everybody is against them. They are literally fighting alone, right? And if you think about it, if you just notice, China is supporting Iran, Russia is supporting Iran. They are saying they are getting technical assistance, military assistance from them, with satellites and all. But who is going to benefit from it? Is it America who is going to benefit from it? China is going to benefit from it. Russia is going to benefit from it because Russia actually, wants to take the revenge for America supporting Ukraine, right? And China has already stated their biggest enemy or their biggest competitor is America. So they would want to see America weak. So do Americans want to see America weak? They shouldn't, right? I'm sure they wouldn't want America to see being a weakling here. As long as the war goes on, however, whatever Trump might claim, if the war keeps going on, it is America's defeat that is being, openly and unequivocally spoken about, because America's not winning this war, Israel not winning this war is actually Iranians' victory. It's China's victory. It's Russia's victory. Now, if you want this war to stop, I suggest Americans go out on the street, go ahead and protest. Make sure the Americans, American government notices of the, takes notice of this, and they go ahead and, feel the difference. I came to know that a gallon of fuel, gas, which costed about $2 change, now it's more than $4 or close to $4 already. Imagine if this war goes on for a couple of months more, you would be paying $8 or $10. Trump will say, this is only temporary. He does not care about you. If he cared about you, he would not have said so. He would not have started this war. Make sure that you guys take action. Purge your government, purge those pedophiles, remove them. When I say purge, I don't ask you to do it violently, okay? I want Americans to take action so that these pedophiles are out of the government, out of the White House, and America is a better place for everybody to live. Please, please, please save your country for your future generations. Save the world for the future generations, because these wars are never going to help anyone. Iran will fight till the end. They are already seeing that they are cornered, and a cornered, injured and hurt lion or a tiger would fight till its last breath. And do you want that to happen? Because they are already saying that they will hit all those oil and gas facilities across them. So it will be affecting Middle Eastern countries, and it will be affecting everyone else. It will not affect a lot to America because they think they are invincible, they think they are very far away, but everyone's economy will be affected. So will America's economy be affected. You will pay the price for it. I don't want anybody to pay the price for it. War is not a solution. It's the end to how things are across the globe. So please go ahead, raise your voice, stop this war, and make sure things become better for our future generations. Thank you.